to the third chapter of Upadeshamrita by Rupa Goswami. Utahan nistayat dayat tatat karma pavadanat sangadyagat sato vritte satya bhaktim prasidyati. The translation is eagerness, confidence, forbearance, following the spiritual practices ordained by the scriptures, giving up the company of materialists, and following in the footsteps of the pure sadhus. These 6 practices enhance devotion. Maharaj is sick. Yes, Srila Dev Goswami gives illumination on this sloka. Eagerness should always be to serve the wishes of the highest plane of Krishna Bhakti. That is very, very rarely to be found in the mundane world. We shall be eager to catch the telegraphic language of the highest plane. We must try to catch that and be subservient to that. That should be the nature of our quest and the utilization of our energy. Our energy may come to my relief. Sorry, this was the utilization. That should be the nature of our quest and the utilization of our energy. How to develop it? With the conduct of the sadhu. And with the help of the scriptures, we can try to increase that inner feeling, that inner demand. That inner demand can only be satisfied by Krishna consciousness. Means when we are always Krishna conscious, means conscious of Krishna. That He is everywhere, He is everything. He is in me, He is in you, He is everywhere. So that we can try to increase that inner feeling, that inner demand in this way. That inner demand can only be satisfied by Krishna consciousness. The source of eagerness is only from a real sadhu. We will find some interest to hear about the Lord from him. The proper beginning is there. So there must be a desire to hear, or a taste to hear, about the Lord from such a sadhu. The proper beginning is there. The Bhakti school is dependent on one ashram or jnana, etc. One may not be a wise man. One may not be a very energetic man. One may not be master of opulence and other powers. Only the minimum is demanded from him. That he was very earnest, that he has a very earnest hunger. He must have the smallest taste for the Lord. He must find some sweetness, some taste in his words, in his affairs, when it is coming from the proper source to a genuine sadhu, a proper agent. That taste will take him further and gradually into the highest domain. This one Bhakta who came with Solomon is not, he left. Laulyam api mulyam ekalam. The only passage, money is our sincere inclination. The heart's natural flow, that is the passage, money, nothing else. Our sincere earnestness to get that is the only price we have to pay in advance. No other price, but earnestness, earnest desire. It is not to be purchased by any money or anything else which is acquired by so many formal practices in millions of births. Substance is necessary and not form. Form may be adopted only as much as it may connect me with that higher thing. Savadaman Barityaja, give up all phases of duty that you perceive as perfect. At once try to jump into the ocean of nectar. I am the ocean of nectar, Krishna says. Try to jump. That is the direct teaching. Our addiction to this or that, to vanaprasthatama, sannyastama or grihasthatama, has a very negligent value. But earnest desire, that is to be acquired by any means, that is bhakti proper. So all this vanashamdama also has to be renounced. Means brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, and sannyas. And vanashamdama sannyas has a different position. It belongs to the vana ashramas. It is necessary sannyas must be a devotee. So, tatra laulyam api mulyam ekalam janma kotishu kvidanarapyate. The only price to pay is intense eagerness for that. It is not obtained even after millions of births. So very difficult, this price. Intense eagerness. It's, even after millions of life of births, we may not attain this. Not by your good deeds that you have acquired in your previous innumerable births. This is not taken into account. Only the recognition of the sincere earnestness within you, the very gist of your ego, they want. That is their demand, and that plane is built up with that material. The most sincere part of the heart, that is the material by which that domain has been created. It means it is not anything material, it has nothing to do with anything what we experience through our senses. It is transcendental, it is consciousness. But he is calling it, this is the material, the most sincere part of the heart. That is the material by which the domain has been created. It is eternal. But it is with that substance. So this is easily we may eventually understand when we leave this body, what is leaving this body? When we are saved, when we die, what is that? Only the external, not the essence, the substance. The consciousness is leaving. I am Atma, Jivatma. I am a person and I wander in this material world as long as I have desire to satisfy my senses in this world. So, but this consciousness, this has no birth or no consciousness. This is eternal. You have to understand. We never die and we never take birth. It is only a temporary fulfillment of our perverted desire to enjoy this world. It is eternal, but it is with that substance, means soul, nothing material. So back to the home of your eternal inner self. Externally, by so many of our demands for the senses, we are being carried forcibly in this direction and that direction, dragging us here and there. We have to find out our innermost existence. That is to be a member of Vrindavan. So, in this material world, forcibly, we are forced. Or it is dragging us to this, and to this business, and to this enjoyment, and that. But we have not found our innermost existence, who we are really. We are thinking we are this body, we are this mind, but it's much more fine soul. And in our innermost existence, that is to be a member of Vrindavan. Means they're not the Vrindavan in this mountain world. Their Vrindavan is also, but it is not seen to our, we cannot see this Vrindavan with our eyes. We cannot, it is the external manifestation. But the inner soul, the Lord is eternally there, but we cannot see Him there. But it is a very holy place, because also temple is very holy place. When it is proper, when the Lord is properly served according to Shastra, under the guidance of Gurudev and the real saints, that is same. It is transcendental, but some may only see the external. But sometimes they can check there is some different. There's some other atmosphere or other experience we can make. If one is a little sensitive, if one has developed a little confidence. Confidence means rakshishyati vishvaso, expecting the Lord's protection. That is a particular stage of Sharanagati. Sharanagati means surrender. I will have so much confidence that He will protect me from any danger. One may run to protect oneself knowing there is danger. But still he is thinking, my guardian will save me. Whom do I care for? I don't care for anyone. He is my master and he is there and on my head. He will protect me. There is no necessity of any apprehension from any quarter at all. So this means Sharanagati, surrender, that we have full faith in the Lord, that He will protect me, He will guide me. But as soon as some difficulties come or desire appear, then we take ourselves action. We think if I not do it, then I will be finished or I cannot get it. Sharanagati reaches to such a zenith, to such a height that not only will He save me if I go on in the right way, I shall risk everything for the Lord, and if necessary, He may come to my relief. Such audacious aggression is there. This may be found in all stages. That particular mentality is there in the ordinary soldier. He has got confidence in his general. He may take the risk of entering the camp of the enemy, thinking the general will come and devastate them. It may be found in many places, in many stages of life. But here that confidence is found not in this world, but in the highest quarter. That sort of confidence that for whom do we care? So much indulgence they enjoy, so much confidence they enjoy, so much faith they have in their protector, that they do not care about anyone or anything. They will even go to catch a snake or a tiger. Sri Jiva Goswami, who has discussed that Kapritve Varana, praying for the Lord's shelter, is the main thing in the world of Sharanagati. That is the whole gist of substance, to pray to Him for His shelter. You are my protector. That is the main thing in the whole of Sharanagati. And all others are subsidiary. To maintain the faith that will save us. We cannot but do this. Chaitanya. Is there any question on this or any comments, objects? Huh? Yes. It is meant for advanced state of consciousness. The question will remain whether. We are reading this, some may understand something, some may not get anything. But those who just catch something, they will be benefited. It can change according to our sincerity, as we heard in the beginning. We will realize, yes, it is working like this. It is the truth. So, of course, this is the material world where we are living now. It's not a place where you will find many, because we are not coming here for becoming a servant or dependent on someone, on the Supreme. We want to be ourselves the Supreme, the enjoyer. So it is very hard. We are all in the prison here, locked in the body, in this mold. We cannot move very hardly. But the transcendental realized soul can move in the spiritual world and in the material world, like Narad Muni. Just by divine power, they can go wherever they want. They can know whatever they want to know. They are under the personal care of Supreme Lord. That the question will remain whether I have surrendered totally or not. My ego has it allowed me to surrender to His holy feet fully, or is it self-deception? The question is there. There's no doubt that if anyone surrenders to Him totally, He will protect him. That is unquestionable for one who has realized. He has no doubts that he will always be protected, whatever may happen. External scene may be like ordinary, but he is never, Lord never leaves his pure devotee. So the question is, there is no doubt that if anyone surrenders to Him totally, He will protect him. That is unquestionable. But the question remains here whether I have successfully surrendered myself to Him or not. Self-analysis. That is the truth. It is intrinsic nature. It is His intrinsic nature that at all times His eternal habit is that He will protect whoever comes under the shelter of His protection. That is one of His intrinsic characteristics. I cannot be otherwise. However, the question is only whether I can surrender to Him or not. To offer one's own self, to cast one's own self to His custody, and at the same time to go on with the idea that He will surely protect me. The example is given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The cowboys are welcoming so many risks in their life, backed by the confidence that my friend is there and he will surely protect me. It's in the transcendental plane. There's the shloka from Sharanagati. Rakshaka karabi tuhun nishchaya jani panakoro bhun hama yamuna pani Gaudiya dukkha karavi vinasha shubhovi nadichala pada upasa. Translation is, I am confident that you will protect me. So I will drink the waters of the Jamuna. Kaliya's venom will be vanquished. You will purify the waters of the Jamuna. And such heroic acts will increase our faith. Like this story when Kaliya, the poisonous snake, the demon was there and in Jamuna, and the whole Jamuna was poisoned. But they had faith in the Lord. Nothing happened to them. And they know that it is poison, but they anyway jumped in. And Krishna was protecting them. Nothing happened. In the part of Jamuna, a serpent was living, and his poison contaminated the whole area. But the cowherd friends of Krishna did not care for that. At the bottom of their heart, they were so confident of Krishna consciousness, of Krishna's continuous assistance, that their back, they were going and rushing towards that poisonous thing and swallowing poison. Oh, Krishna is at our back. Whom do I fear? We don't fear anyone. They are going into the Kali Yuga, that poisonous place on the Jamuna, and they are drinking that water and fainting, but without any fear. My friend is there. We do not care for any poison or anything. He will save us. He will protect us. They went ahead to invite danger with that confidence. We don't care for any danger because our support, our friend is there, who has got some supernatural power. Then Krishna had to go and again review them from the poisonous effect. Generally, they are always in a position that they do not want that. You protect me, very rarely, as in the case of Govardhan, where the whole locality prayed for protection from Indra, the king of heaven. When his annual worship was closed, Indra was very much enraged, and he wanted to punish the general section of that Gosta, means group, by heavy rain, hail, storm, thunder. Then the whole Gosta came and took refuge of Krishna. You protect us from this great destruction. And Krishna managed. Otherwise they are always fostering this idea that he is there, our protector. We do not care for anything else. We are not afraid of any danger. He is there. He cannot but protect us. That is the idea they maintain. In Shakyaras, that Rakshyati Vishwaso is very, very clear. Shakyaras means that one has a friendly relationship with the Lord. They not see him as a Lord, they see him, he's my friend. And at the same time there's some challenging at the time of play. You could not do this, I gained over you, you failed. Such homely play. So they were fighting sometimes, the boys, in the forest by playing. And sometimes Krishna lost. I gained over you, you failed. Such homely play. God and his servants appear to be in equal position on the surface. Sometimes the Lord even holds a lower position. Family life, sweet family life, and the devotees of the higher type see devotion only when the Absolute is defeated. That peculiar thing is devotion. That is Yoga Maya. So it's also a kind of Maya. Maya means illusion. There, the Lord is one, but he expands into many. And those who stay with him, who have not decided to separate themselves from him, they are put into the plane of Mahamaya. Means this material world is Mahamaya, where we can imitate God, Krishna. We are imitating whatever we desire is here. It is also there, but there the center is Krishna. Here we are the center, and the price is high. When we come here to this material world, for everything we are enjoying separately from the Lord, we have to pay the price. That peculiar thing is devotion. When the Absolute is defeated, that is Yoga Maya. It is called Yoga Maya in the transcendental plane, in eternal plane. Devotion means leaving everything and saying that we want devotion only. If we get devotion, the Absolute will come to our door. Devotion is such. Devotion is all in all. Where is it found that the servant has defeated the master? That is devotion. There you can trace what is devotion. Aham bhakta pradino yashvatanta ivadvija. My absolutism is forgotten. At that time I forget that I go as one of them. Sometimes I approach them to serve. The peculiar thing is devotion. It is so high. How will this worldly energy and knowledge cope with it? Devotion means mystic, miracle. Gobitve varana is to invite him as our protector, and Rakshishyati Vishvaso is to believe that he will surely protect me. The first part is to invite him, to pray to him. Please protect me, I am under your protection, accept me. And then to maintain the idea that he will surely protect me in all possible danger. He will come. Two parts, Sharanagati is one and the same, but if analyzed, then these parts are found there. Anything? That?
That peculiar thing is devotion. Like, can you please repeat that paragraph that came before?
You mean the shloka?
Yeah, it was.
I am confident that you will protect me, so I will drink the water of the Jamuna, Kaliya's venom. Will be vanquished. You will purify the waters of the Jamuna. And such heroic acts will increase our faith. You mean this? You tell me what the topic?
I did not catch what you were saying, so it was just a paragraph that came before that peculiar thing.
Boy, this is... You can see when you... So, enough torture. Something else maybe. Something clear. This is speaking of very high class devotees. It is written by Sri Rupa Goswami, one of the Goswamis, and it is one of the associates of the Goswami and Lord Chaitanya and Krishna, eternal associates. Srila Bhakti Raksha Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj, giving this illumination or explanation on this shloka. They have realized what we are speaking of. They are living this. They are not speaking something theoretically, may happen in future or something. They are living. So it's very beneficial for us, because one lifetime we will remember this. When we come in situations where nobody or nothing can save us, but at this time it will maybe too late, because we are getting very attached to this mundane, to this world, country, family, and we have to come again and go on in this material world, because we have not experienced the real home. This is the highest understanding is given in the Vedas. Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. And the teachings of the Goswamis and Puranas, one part is in the mode of goodness. 6 Puranas in the mode of goodness, 6 in the mode of passion, Raja, and 6 in the mode of Tamagun, ignorance. They're teaching us all these things up to goodness, but this is Srimad Bhagavatam starts where goodness is ending, because goodness means you're a pious person. You do your duties, so you go to heaven. But the heaven is also material world. It's not eternal. So you have to come back after a long time staying there, enjoying. But when you are in the mood of enjoying, you forget Krishna. This is the problem in the heavenly planets. You forget him. And you just enjoy the results of our pious activities. When the pious activities are used, then we again have to take part in this world, in the gross material world. Heavenly planet means there's no flesh and blood and such body, gross body. We have a subtle body there. Jai Sri Rupa Goswami Pada Ki Jai. Jai Sri Bhakti Rakshakshita Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Sri Gurudev. Sri Bhakti Vaibhav Buri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Guru Pramanandi. So, how to, okay, I have to get, ikaw lang